Yo, we got to talk about this, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Apparently, Jonathan from Rich and Unemployed got busted by federal agents, man, by federal agents. I only heard about Jonathan from watching him on Organic's podcast, man, or Organically Speaking. He did like several appearances on there. But apparently he got arrested by federal agents. I mean, this is going all over social media right now, especially on Instagram. But as you guys can see, this one says the clerk is hereby directed to issue a warrant for arrest, certified copies of indictment attached. So this is for Jonathan Dupiton or whatever. So again, Jonathan, a.k.a. Anthony Watts, Kadir Williams, Emmanuel, and Cameron Bill here. So we got the grand jury charges that count 1, mail fraud and wire fraud conspiracy. That's crazy. Mail fraud and wire fraud conspiracy beginning on or about July 27, 2020, continuing through on or about April 30th, 2021 in the Northern District of Georgia and elsewhere. The defendants, Jonathan, a.k.a. Anthony, Kadir, Emmanuel, and Cameron, did knowingly and willfully combine, conspire, agree, and have a understanding with each other and others unknown to the grand jury to knowingly devise and intend to devise a scheme to defraud and obtain money and property, namely unemployment insurance. Yo, this is crazy. Wow. By means of materially false and fraudulent. This shit is crazy, yo. This is crazy. I mean, when I first saw this, I thought it was Mr. Organic, man. You know, because Organic did a bunch of them what is it called, cryptocurrency scams and shit like that, and his raffle was a scam. So when I first heard about it, I was like, hold on, Jonathan from Rich and Unemployed? Like, I was thinking Organic for a minute, but maybe Organic is next too. But this is crazy. Mail fraud and wire fraud conspiracy. This document right here is warrant for arrest. This is for Cameron Bill. This shit is crazy. You are hereby commanded to arrest and bring before a United States magistrate judge without unnecessary delay. They got, is that shit? I think the indictment box is checked off here. Like, wow, this is crazy. This shit is crazy. These YouTubers are, this is why I say you guys can't, y'all got to take this stuff you see on YouTube and social media with a grain of salt, man. Because I'm starting to think like Organic, like a lot of the people that come on his podcast, they be real sketchy people, man. They be real sketchy. Everybody that comes on there is like supposedly some kind of multi-millionaire, and they all got like some kind of course or some shit going on. It's just getting kind of weird. I stopped watching that Organic podcast crap because I was like, everybody that comes on his podcast just seems like kind of sketchy. Talking about they make millions and millions of dollars, I guess, from doing podcasts and some goofy other shit. It just doesn't add up for me. It ain't adding up. So you got Say Cheese TV here. The podcast world's on fire after the feds reportedly picked up well-known podcaster Jonathan. And here you got Organic right here. So when I first saw this, I thought it was Organic, man. Because you guys know Organic did a bunch of these crypto scams, man. A bunch of them. Like Parma token. There's a bunch of these tokens that don't even exist. Parma token, meta skeletons, and Volinu. Like, he did so many. I'm surprised he didn't get busted, man. The Lamborghini raffle was a complete scam. Y'all didn't forget about that Lamborghini Aventador, that raffle he did. That was a complete scam. Like, he did so many different scams, NFTs, and all the mentorship programs are like complete trash. Like, we did a video, what was, like 2 weeks ago. His mentorship shit, just like, it seemed like it went out of business. I wonder, all the people that bought into it, what's going to happen to you guys? Because the shit is not working. The website is now. So I'm surprised Organik. Man, that's crazy. The comments here, no hating shit, but ain't no way y'all thought he was legit feeding himself off of a podcast called Rich and Unemployed. Like, this is why you guys gotta, all these people with these podcasts. Like, I don't know, it just seems like, don't it just seem like there's everybody now with a microphone and a camera now has a podcast, and everybody on social media. I'm not just talking about Jonathan, but like in general now. Don't it seem like everybody that got a damn podcast wants you guys to think they're a multi-millionaire and they got the secret sauce, the secret code, and they're going to teach you how to do it, and you don't have to put in a lot of work. It's like, it's getting kind of weird. And you can definitely see a lot of that shit on Organik's podcast. Like, seems like every day now, he's got somebody on there talking about they made $5 million or they make $20 million a year, and they do some goofy ass shit. And it's like, bro, like, none of this shit makes any sense. It don't make any sense. And then you hear about it later on, a couple months later, that so-and-so got busted by this agency, right? Some law enforcement agency, or they got some indictment. It's like, I think they need to take a closer look at Organik, man, because it seemed like he be harboring like these individuals to come on his channel. And we can't forget about his past. Y'all can't forget about Organik's past. The kind of shit he did with that crypto shit, all the crypto scams he did. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Spencer Cornelia, right? Even Spencer, he set up like a whole coin, right? So these YouTubers are out of control, man. Like, these social media influencers, they're getting out of control. The comments here, man, are pretty wild. I'm not going to read every single comment. I'm just scrolling here. There's like a whole bunch of back and forth going on, you know, just like any other type of influencer. You're going to have people defending him. People, you know, don't defend him, don't agree with the shit he did. And some people just, they know, like, when you watch these folks and they talk about they got millions of dollars and they do X, Y, and Z, it's not believable, man. There's always, like, Omi the Hellcat, another dude, right? He made it seem like he got his money one way, and then when he got busted, we all learned, like, how he actually made his money, right? It's like, it's so many of these influencers that get on here and say one thing about how they made their money, and then come to find out they did something totally different, man. It's just like, I just don't get it, man. I don't know why these dudes be dishonest and shit like that. It's weird. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, man.